Welcome to our journey into the life of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor whose wisdom continues to inspire us today. Join us as we explore how this remarkable leader applied Stoic philosophy to navigate life's challenges and discover lessons we can all learn from his experiences. Marcus Aurelius was born in 121 AD into a prominent Roman family. From a young age, he was immersed in rigorous education, studying philosophy, rhetoric, and law. His intellectual curiosity led him to Stoicism, particularly influenced by the teachings of Epictetus. Despite his philosophical inclinations, Marcus's path led him to political and military leadership. He was adopted by Emperor Antoninus Pius, making him heir to the throne. Upon Antoninus's death in 161 AD, Marcus became emperor, ruling for nearly 2 decades amidst wars, plagues, and political challenges. Throughout these turbulent times, Marcus Aurelius applied Stoic principles to govern with wisdom and integrity. Let's explore 5 key lessons he imparted through his reflections in Meditations. Lesson 1. Control what you can, accept what you cannot. Marcus often reminded himself to focus on his own actions and attitudes rather than external events. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This teaches us to accept the uncontrollable aspects of life and instead direct our energy toward cultivating our inner virtues. The Stoic philosophy, particularly as articulated by Epictetus, teaches that the key to a good life lies in recognizing the dichotomy of control. According to this view, things are either within our control or outside of it. This clear distinction helps individuals focus their efforts on what they can influence and let go of what they cannot. Within our control, our thoughts, beliefs, desires, and actions. Outside our control, external events, the actions of others, outcomes, and natural occurrences. Marcus Aurelius frequently revisits this idea in Meditations, emphasizing that our peace of mind depends on focusing solely on our own responses and attitudes. By internalizing this principle, we can develop a more resilient mindset, capable of withstanding external pressures and adversities. Practical application 1. To implement this lesson in everyday life, one must first cultivate self-awareness and mindfulness. Here are several steps to help in applying this principle. 2. Self-reflection. Regularly assess your thoughts and reactions. Identify what aspects of a situation are within your control. For example, you can control your response to a rude comment, but not the comment itself. 3. Focus on actions, not outcomes. Direct your energy toward actions you can take rather than worrying about results. For instance, in a job interview, you can prepare thoroughly and present yourself confidently, but you cannot control the interviewer's decision. 4. Mindfulness practices. Engage in mindfulness or meditation to develop a present-focused mindset. This helps in recognizing and accepting the limitations of your control over external events. 5. Acceptance of reality. Practice acceptance of circumstances beyond your control. This doesn't mean passivity. Rather, it involves acknowledging reality without resistance, thus conserving your energy for proactive and constructive actions. The lesson of controlling what we can and accepting what we cannot is a timeless piece of wisdom from Marcus Aurelius that remains relevant today. By internalizing and applying this Stoic principle, we can navigate life's challenges with greater composure and effectiveness. This approach not only enhances our mental and emotional well-being, but also empowers us to live more purposeful and fulfilling lives. Through self-awareness, focused action, and mindful acceptance, we can embody the resilience and wisdom that Marcus Aurelius exemplified, leading to a more balanced and harmonious existence. Lesson 2. Practice virtue and wisdom. For Marcus, living a virtuous life was paramount. He believed true happiness comes from aligning actions with reason and virtue. In his role as emperor, he demonstrated fairness, compassion, and wisdom, viewing his power as a responsibility to serve the greater good. In Stoicism, virtue is the highest good and is sufficient for a good life. Virtue is often categorized into four cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues guide individuals in making morally sound decisions, fostering personal growth, and contributing to the well-being of society. Wisdom. The ability to make sound judgments and decisions based on knowledge and reason. Courage. The capacity to face challenges and adversities with bravery. Justice. The commitment to fairness and the respect for the rights of others. Temperance. The practice of self-control and moderation in all aspects of life. Marcus Aurelius believed that by practicing these virtues, one could achieve a life of purpose and tranquility. In his meditations, he often reflects on the importance of virtue and wisdom, urging himself to act justly and thoughtfully in all situations. To practice virtue and wisdom in daily life, one must develop a conscious and disciplined approach to decision-making and actions. Here are some practical steps to embody these principles. 1. Self-reflection and mindfulness. Regularly engage in self-reflection to assess your actions and thoughts. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation, can help you become more aware of your impulses and guide you towards virtuous behavior. 2. Seek knowledge and understanding. Cultivate a habit of lifelong learning. Read, observe, and reflect to gain deeper insights into the world and human nature. Wisdom grows from knowledge, experience, and the willingness to learn from both successes and failures. 3. Act justly. Strive to treat others with fairness and respect. Consider the impact of your actions on others and the greater good. Justice involves empathy, compassion, and a commitment to equity. Practicing virtue and wisdom as taught by Marcus Aurelius is a timeless lesson that remains relevant today. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we can achieve greater personal growth, foster positive relationships, and contribute meaningfully to society. Marcus's example shows that true happiness and fulfillment come from living a life aligned with moral integrity and rational thought. Through continuous self-reflection, learning, and disciplined action, we can embody the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, leading to a life of purpose and tranquility. Lesson 3. Embrace adversity as an opportunity for growth. Marcus faced numerous challenges during his reign, including wars and plagues. He viewed these hardships as tests of character, writing, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This perspective transforms obstacles into catalysts for personal development. Stoicism posits that life is filled with challenges, and that these challenges are necessary for personal development. The Stoics believed that adversity is a test of our inner strength and virtues. Marcus Aurelius echoed this sentiment in his Meditations, where he wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that the obstacles we encounter can propel us forward if we face them with the right mindset. To turn adversity into an opportunity for growth, we can adopt several practical strategies. 1. Change your perspective. Instead of viewing challenges as threats, see them as opportunities to learn and grow. This shift in mindset can transform fear and frustration into motivation and resilience. 2. Focus on what you can control. In times of adversity, concentrate on actions and attitudes within your control. This focus helps you respond proactively rather than reactively, empowering you to navigate difficulties more effectively. 3. Cultivate resilience. Build mental and emotional resilience through practices like mindfulness, meditation, and self-reflection. These practices help you stay grounded and maintain clarity in the face of adversity. Embracing adversity as an opportunity for growth, as taught by Marcus Aurelius, is a powerful lesson that can transform our approach to life's challenges. By changing our perspective, focusing on what we can control, cultivating resilience, learning from failure, and seeking support, we can turn obstacles into stepping stones for personal development. Marcus's life demonstrates that even in the face of significant hardship, we can grow stronger, wiser, and more virtuous. Through this Stoic practice, we can navigate life's inevitable adversities with grace and emerge more resilient and fulfilled. Now let's see how Marcus Aurelius applied these Stoic principles to overcome three significant challenges during his reign. First, the Marcomannic Wars. These conflicts required not only military strategy, but also resilience. By focusing on what he could control, his leadership and strategic decisions, Marcus led effectively, embodying the Stoic virtue of courage. Second, the Antonine Plague. This epidemic brought loss and turmoil. Marcus approached the plague with rationality and calm, implementing public health measures and providing aid, demonstrating inner strength and resilience. Lastly, political intrigues and personal losses. Despite conspiracies against his life and the deaths of his children, Marcus practiced forgiveness and accepted loss as part of life. He focused on leaving a legacy of virtue, maintaining his equilibrium through Stoic practices. Marcus Aurelius's life exemplifies how Stoic philosophy can lead to a life of virtue, resilience, and inner tranquility. His reflections and meditations offer timeless wisdom. By focusing on what we can control, practicing virtue, embracing adversity, cultivating tranquility, and living in harmony with nature, we can all follow in his footsteps, finding strength and meaning in the Stoic path. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life and wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. Remember, Stoicism is not just for emperors. It's a philosophy for everyone, guiding us to live with courage, wisdom, and peace.